Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are going to be looking at a brand new utility platform that is solving many pain points in crypto. If you want to do many basic trading functions, we are talking regular spot swaps or future swaps, bridging between chains. It can be very cumbersome and difficult. The user experience becomes disjointed, the fees start stacking up, and the learning curve pushes out everyone except full-time degens. It can feel overwhelming and can lead to many missed opportunities. And so you might miss better funding, trade into poor liquidity, or settle for a worse price simply because you were not on the right platform at the right time. For example, one Ethereum may cost $3,700 on Uniswap and $3,750 on PancakeSwap. It's a small difference, but it is still profit left on the table. And so we are going to be talking about a platform that addresses a lot of these inefficiencies in decentralized platforms today. DeFi is evolving fast and tools are scattered. Trying to manually track different prices, fees, funding rates, and liquidity across multiple platforms can be very difficult and cost you time and profits. And so if we go ahead and take a look at this information here, we can see that users are starting to shift from centralized exchanges to decentralized exchanges. And so we can see right here, right? We're looking at January through June. We can see that we are continuing to see growth here in PancakeSwap, right? We are seeing the numbers continue to increase. Now, we are talking a growth in volume of 539% from Q2 in comparison to Q1. And so we're going to continue to see more and more people utilizing decentralized exchanges. And it is important to find an exchange that is very simple to use and is in your best interest. And so if we take a look at some more information here, we can see that decentralized exchange volumes are continuing to increase, right? We can see the trend line that is being formed here. We are seeing more and more daily volume on this right now. In the last 24 hours, we're at about $16.77 billion in volume from DeFi Llama here. And so there is new platforms out there that fix some of these limitations, such as 1inch and Hyperliquid, which scan a bunch of decentralized exchanges to provide the best price on an asset and lower fees. However, these platforms also have their own limitations. Hyperliquid scans decentralized exchanges for the best price and is solely used for future trading. And so this does not apply to spot trading. Whereas 1inch also scans a variety of decentralized exchanges, but it does not scan aggregators, such as Paraswap and Odos. So you may not be getting the best deal on the market. And so these are all things that we need to be paying attention to when you're looking on trading with a decentralized exchange. And so this brings us into today's product, Reactor, which is an all-in-one platform that combines the power of 1inch and Hyperliquid. It provides decentralized trading, perpetual trading, cross-chain swaps. They have 24/7 tokenized stock trading. And so you can go ahead and look at more information on X here. Make sure to follow them there as well to keep up to date with their platform launching. Let's go ahead and take a look at this video clip here explaining what Reactor is focusing on. And so the Reactor platform is going to be going live in October, and you can be among the first to use it. Join the waitlist now to secure early access, and so you can go ahead and connect your wallet here to get approved for early access to the platform. And so they have continued to build. You can see the platform is very well put together, and I think this is definitely going to be a top DeFi project moving forward. If we go ahead and take a look at the DeFi platform here, we can see this is going to be an all-in-one solution. And so we can see down here that this is going to have a ton of different things. This is going to have swaps, perpetuals, meme coins, yield, NFTs, real world assets. We are talking, you can buy iAssets, and so you can buy digital tokenized versions of Nvidia and Apple stock. And so they have a ton of different things going on. This is supposed to be one all-inclusive package where you can swap between different chains. It is looking for the best price across decentralized exchanges, looking through aggregators. And so this is definitely something that's going to be very interesting. They have staking, they have React Pay, they have the React app, and then they have some information about tokenomics we are going to be talking about here shortly. However, before we do that, I'd like to take a look at the pre-sale going on right now. And so they have early bird that is closing in 3 days, and you can buy this at 2.5 cents right now. And so the token generation event is going to be listing at 10 cents, and so right now this is a 74% discount. And so we have went ahead and connected our wallet, and then we are going to purchase these at 2.5 cents. And so I'm going to be utilizing USDT here. I'm going to purchase $250 of the token. We're going to go ahead and select buy. This is going to purchase about 9,600 React tokens. And so once we hit buy there, we can go ahead and approve that through our wallet. And then once that has been processed, we will see it being completed as it executes. And so now that the token purchase has been completed, let's go ahead and take a look at the tokenomics for the React token. And so this is on the white paper here. There's a ton of information on here. We're going to be taking a look at the token supply and tokenomics. And so we can see there's going to be 100 million React tokens. 20% of them are going to be liquidity pool tokens. 25% are community tokens. 5% to the team. 20% for ecosystem growth. 2% for KOLs, 3% for advisors, and 25% of the tokens will be burned. And so for every token sold, 1 token will be burned. And so this is something different that I have not seen before. This is a portion of the team's tokens. And so every token that is purchased in the pre-sale will be burned from the team. And so if we go ahead and take a look at the token unlock schedule at the generation event, we can see that we are in the early bird stage here, looking at about a 70% discount. And so 20% of the tokens will be unlocked at the generation event, and then the remaining 80% of the tokens will be vested over a linear period of 12 months. And so as we get closer to the token generation event, we can see the discount is starting to get smaller, so definitely make sure to get in early if you are interested. There's also vesting that takes place, and we can see that a lot of the unlock schedule here happens at the generation event, and then we see this happen over a 36-month period. And so it's not a massive amount, right? We are talking roughly about 30% at token generation event, and then it will be a linear period. Now let's go ahead and take a look at more information on the platform and what they are going to be offering. This is an all-in-one interface: spot trading, perpetual trading, tokenized stocks, real-time analytics, all in one fast, intuitive platform. There's no need for bridges, dashboard, or multiple wallets, and they are ahead of schedule. As I mentioned, the product will be fully ready and live in October. You can go ahead and sign up for that early if you're interested. There's going to be tokenized stock trading, and so you can go ahead and trade popular stocks like Tesla or Apple anytime, even on the weekends. Right? There is no broker, and so they also have leverage on high volatility tokens, and so you can leverage trade meme coins if you're interested, even tokens from pump.fund. And so there's smart aggregators and execution. As I mentioned, that is going to be an all-inclusive system for the best price, speed, and slippage. You can also earn like a broker, right? You can provide liquidity for tokenized stocks, and then you can earn more income that way as well. It is built for global access, and it is going to be perfect for any upcoming alt season as well. This allows you to easily trade those small tokens. There's going to be a lot of new tokens that do launch, and so that's going to be something to definitely be paying attention to, right? They have staking, right? And when I first look at that, I see 15%. And that is something I'd like to see. I don't want to see 350%, 400%. 15% is realistic from a staking standpoint. And so I think that's something that's very bullish. They have a ton of information on here. As I mentioned, it is very well put together. It is a clean interface, and when the app does launch in October and then the token goes live, I think this will start getting a lot of attention. And so as you can see here, Reactor is not just your typical ICO. They have a real product that is going to be launching in October. They have real fees, real buybacks, and the main trade terminal will be launched in October. There is zero VC overhang, no insider dump, right? 100% public allocation. There's no private rounds, no seed discounts. And so this is providing utility. This is definitely something to be paying attention to, right? They also have aggressive liquidity bootstrapping with a calm release as we are taking a look at tokenomics. And so the pre-sale is live now. This is your chance to get in early on a project that has been building and is getting ready to launch. If we take a look at Hyperliquid, for example, as we mentioned, this is focusing on future trading and is scanning multiple dexes. And this token's currently at $44. This was trading at under about $5 when it first launched, and now has a almost $15 billion market cap. And so imagine an all-inclusive system. We are talking about perpetual trading, futures trading, spot trading. They're looking at tokenized stocks as well. This could be massive, and this is your chance to get in early. So definitely make sure to check out that link for buying the tokens in the pre-sale. Make sure to do all of your own research, look through the white paper, and understand this project very well. And so if you enjoyed this content, do me a favor and hit the like button and subscribe for future videos, and I hope to see you in the next one.